behind this crisis. So, let's understand the historical connection. Let's begin. At the outset, what is the USSR all about?
Do you know the USSR, that is, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, consisted of the mammoth Russia and 14 other small surrounding countries? As one can guess easily, the USSR was the largest country by area in the world. Check this out. The USSR stretched from the Baltic Sea in the west to the Pacific Ocean in the east.
Okay, fair enough. But why doesn't the USSR exist anymore?
After World War II, two supreme powers in the globe, the USSR and the US, were constantly engaged in activities to prove their individual might. For example, space exploration, strengthening their armed forces and weapons, etc. This led to something called Cold War between them. Due to this, the USSR's economy sagged a lot, mainly because of the kind of economic setup they practiced in their country. So, the USSR conglomerate was ultimately dissolved in 1991.
Okay, but what were the countries which came out of the USSR?
Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Lithuania, Moldova, Latvia, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Armenia, Turkmenistan, Estonia. Though they all carry deep social and cultural ties, there have always been some political unrest within these countries due to pro and anti-Russian governments on and off.
I keep hearing the word NATO. What is NATO all about?
NATO stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This is an intergovernmental military alliance between 27 European countries, 2 North American countries, and 1 Asian country as of today. All the member states agree to mutual defense in response to an attack by any external party.
That's interesting. But where's the connection between Russia-Ukraine war and NATO here?
NATO and Russia have always been wary of each other. Every military step taken by either side was keenly observed by the other and assessed for threats. NATO currently recognizes a few countries as their aspiring members, including Georgia and Ukraine. However, the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, wants NATO to promise that it will not accept Ukraine as its member.
Well, that's a twist. That brings another question. Why is Russia so keen in Ukraine not becoming a NATO member?
If Ukraine also joins NATO, then this offers a strategic alliance for NATO as eastern Ukraine border is quite close to Moscow. NATO's protective forces can be deployed there to take down Moscow anytime if Russia poses a threat in future. So to defend itself, Russia was against Ukraine joining NATO.
There may be many historical or political reasons for this war, but end of the day, isn't war a destructive thing to happen?
Of course, it is. It causes loss of many lives, livelihood, and puts a tremendous strain on the economies too. Let us all hope that this unfortunate war comes to a quick end without any further escalation across countries and continents. While panic doesn't help here, prayer does.